This very act right here, this is one of the main reasons why I told you, watch all the videos first. And here's why. In this small market test, you're going to basically create a free 10-page report that you're going to give away. Okay, so whatever traffic, and I'm just going to make a generic TR because there are so many ways that we're going to get the traffic, right? Whether it's pay-per-click or it's article writing or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Whatever the traffic is, it comes to this squeeze page. And that's also called an opt-in page. Okay. Here is name, email address, and an opt-in button. What you want to do to get people to actually do that is you really need to give them something. Everybody's going to be asking, what's in it for me? They come to your squeeze page, the only thing on their mind is what's in it for me. You want my name and email address. What's in it for me? So you have to have something to give to them, something very enticing. Maybe you've got a video on there and you can say the next video. You know, I'll give you the next video, enter your name and email address. Or create a free 10-page report. Here's your report. Just fill in your name and email address and we'll email it to you. So when they do that, they're going to get put into your AR, your autoresponder. And you will, of course, the autoresponder will send out an email and deliver that promised report automatically. Okay? So you gave that away to them. The reason that I'm telling you to watch everything before you do this is because the topics that we're going to cover, like you're going to need that information. You're going to need that knowledge. For, let's say you're doing a pay-per-click advertisement over here. You're going to need to know you're going to need to know about copywriting, right? You're going to need to know how to create that effective ad in order to get the traffic. The squeeze page. You're going to need to know the copywriting. Now, I'm not going to start out the course with copywriting, but we are covering that. So you've got to watch the entire course. Then you can come back to this, and you can say, okay, I need to create an ad. I'm going to take the information that Michael gave me about copywriting, and I'm going to make a killer ad, right? So here's the sequence. You get the traffic. They opt in. They go to the autoresponder. They get that thing, and they're on your list. Then what you might want to do is that one of the traffic methods could be a small pay-per-click campaign. We're talking $50 to $100. You don't need a lot. What you want to do is get 100 to 500 people on your list. Pay-per-click campaign is only a suggestion. It's going to be the quickest way for you to get traffic, but it's not the only way. So you could use free traffic techniques if you want. It's going to take a little bit longer to get that list up. But really, all we're looking for is 1 to 500 people. If, for example, let me tell you, if you're going to do a pay-per-click campaign and you say, I just want to spend $50 on this small market test, right? Put the $50 in there, run your ads, get your list. As long as you get over 100 people on the list, which really, $50, this shouldn't be hard to do. You could get 200-300 people easily in most niches for $50. So once you have those people on your list, you're going to market a ClickBank product to them. This is just a test. It's something that can be thrown up fairly quickly. You don't have to do a whole lot of work and research. You don't have to, spend $5,000 on a killer sales page or anything like that. You're just doing a test. And then you're going to track and evaluate. Can you at least break even? So in other words, I spent $50 on advertising, for example. Can I, in marketing to these people, can I make $50 in commission? If that is the case, you want to at least break even. If that's the case, then this is probably a good niche and you need to really tackle it and drill down in it. But the reason this is good is because if you've got a couple of hours to spare, you're willing to invest a couple of hours' time, 2-3 hours, and you've got $50 to spend, then you can find out in like a day, usually, if this is going to be a profitable niche. So you spend the $50 in the advertising, you get the people on the list, and you send them that ClickBank product, and voila, you find out, if I can break even, it's great, I'm going to go for it. If I don't even break even, then it's probably a waste of time. But again, you got to watch the entire course because all of this stuff involves copywriting. It involves creating a web page, a pretty simple web page, but it does involve creating a web page. So you got to watch everything and then come back and do this. That being the case, then here are your action steps. You need to go out and qualify your niche, that it is a great niche. We don't just want a mediocre one. I would say, honestly, you need to try to find something that meets all of these criteria. If there's just one thing missing, then maybe you can flex on it. But you need to have all of those criteria, because that just means that niche, there's going to be a better chance of you being a success there, because there's a greater demand than there is supply. And then, once you qualify the niche, you've got it chosen, you find the big player, opt into their list, read everything that they do for marketing, consider buying something from them just so you can see their complete process, right? That's not something that you absolutely have to do, especially if it's something that's expensive. But if it's like, $27 or whatever, just buy it so that you can see the whole process, what they do, how they market, and see where they have the loopholes. Take notes of everything, and then do your small market test. Again, if you can just spend $50 on that test, that'll tell you either it's yay or nay. And what you're going to use for this is basically Google and SpyFu, and then Excel to track it. Okay, so in the next video, I'm going to show you. It's going to be real simple. We're just going to try to qualify based on these qualifications here using Google, and then we'll go to SpyFu, and we'll find who the big player is. Just hit the web, opt into their list, and track everything that we do in Excel.